Not many people know that I am a Formula 1 fan, and I would like to start today's rant by basically saying I like Formula 1. The rant today is going to be about the Ferrari sort of team orders and how they treated Massa. And if you don't know, which I'm presuming you do know, but if you don't know, that Massa, who has been in Ferrari for at least 5-6 years, Massa who's been in there for that long, and he's leaving. And I think that Massa was given a very hard time at Ferrari. Now, if we're gonna pull straight onto Germany 2010, which I'll quickly summarise. Basically, Massa was leading the race, Alonso was second, and Alonso is considered the #1 driver at Ferrari. And Massa was told by the team radio that Fernando is faster than you. And that means, well, that was sort of code for move over, Alonso wants to be leading the race. And I didn't particularly like that move, and I'm not, let's say, the person for team orders in most senses. There are some senses when team orders can be good and it can be bad, and I think that day they took team orders too far, and generally Massa was treated as the second best at Ferrari. But let's talk about team orders. And team orders have been part of Formula 1 since, well, quite a while actually. And it basically is where, say, like if you have your car, if you're a team owner and you have driver A and driver B, and if driver A is leading the championship and it is like the final couple of races, and they want to make sure that driver A wins the championship, and let's say driver B doesn't have much of a chance of winning the championship, let's say no chance of winning the championship for now, then team orders would naturally state that, okay, if driver B is leading the race, that driver B should give up his position to try to ensure even further that driver A would win the championship, which is understandable, and I think that is good, because in some cases, however, I do think that maybe if driver A is skilled enough to be leading the championship, that they should have also the skill to pass driver B to win the championship. But I can understand that's a bit better than, say, like if it's midway through the season and that happens, then there's no real point to it, because yeah, and especially when it comes to the fact that it's also, I suppose it's also helpful when, let's take Malaysia 2013, where Vettel and Webber did the whole thing in Multi 21 and all that lot. And yeah, it was sort of like the trying to keep both cars on the circuit sort of thing. So if one car crashed into the other, then that would not be good for the team. A lot of money would be spent on repairing cars and lots of points would be lost. And so I can understand when it comes to that. When it comes to a point when it's used to, well, it's used to fix results too much, then it becomes a problem. And when it won't really, it's too far away from the end of the championship. That way, it's too far from the end of the championship to have a real to fix results. And I think that I'm all for Raikkonen joining Ferrari. It'll be interesting. So, like, if Stefano Domenicali comes out with Fernando is faster than you, I can just imagine Raikkonen just going, "Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing." But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hang on, I've got to give somebody a shout out. Louision Pinchlopans. not quite sure how to pronounce that. Louise La Champlons. I'll put it in the caption somewhere. But thank you for watching, guys. See you guys next time.
All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.